Hi friends, we are going to do a little book discussion on the book Islandborn by Junot Diaz, and we hope you get some ideas for conversation in your families as well. Okay guys, so in the book, the teacher gives an assignment to think about special things from their places of origin, right, where their families come from.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys were to think about, so where's your family from?
Virginia.
Okay, Virginia, that's where you guys were born, right? Mm-hmm. What about some other countries that your ancestors came from?
India and Ireland.
India, Ireland, yeah. England,
Yeah.
Germany, right? Yeah, you guys kind of have a mix. So let's pick one of those countries. Should we maybe talk about India?
We also have an ancestor that was on the Mayflower.
That's true, yeah.
And he fell overboard, but then he got rescued.
Yeah, that's true.
That's from England.
So when you guys were thinking about India, what are some things that stand out in your mind?
The Taj Mahal.
Okay, the Taj Mahal. So landmarks?
The food.
Yeah, what kind of food?
Mango.
Mango. Okay, yeah, we had a lot of mango there.
Chapati.
Chapati, which is delicious, yeah.
Yeah, I love chapati.
Yeah, it kind of helps you remember things, right? And when you think of chapati, are there any people that you think about?
Amma. She always makes chapati.
Yeah.
for us.
So it's kind of cool how food can remind you of people also, right? And that happened in the book also. They talked about some foods and those evoked some memories, right? So that was kind of fun. Yeah. What are some other things that might remind you of a place?
What it looks like there.
Okay, what it looks like, yeah. Maybe the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you were to describe it to someone who couldn't remember it at all, like we went when Ancy was really tiny, right? So he might be kind of like Lola and be like, oh, I don't remember what it was like. I know I was there, but I don't remember anything about it. What would you tell him?
It's hot.
It's hot? Okay.
It's fun to go there.
It's fun? Okay. What else would you tell him to help him understand what it's like there?
It's really crowded.
A lot of yummy food.
Really crowded.
Okay, the cities are crowded.
There's a lot of coconut that people crack open and then they sell it on the street, and you can drink the juice out of it.
Oh yeah, that's a fun memory. So yeah, those all might be things that you would help him, that you would tell him to help him get a feel for the place, even though he doesn't remember, right? Yeah, cool. So then at the end, the author talked about a heartland, right? Like where our hearts feel connected to. Are there any places that you guys feel really connected to? Any special places that you either love to travel or visit, or Virginia? Yeah.
There's also a lot of snow there, which I like.
Yeah, so you feel connected because you like it.
Stadium.
The Nat Stadium, okay. So you really like that there. Those are things that you feel connected to. Cool. What about, are there any places that our family travels to that you guys feel is a heartland? Maybe somewhere we've gone more than once.
Yosemite.
Yosemite, is that a place you feel connected to? Yeah, I think that's a great one where we've gone back several times and it sort of feels like returning home every time we go there, right?
We've gone to Virginia several times.
That's true. We've gone to Virginia a bunch of times also,
Boston,
even after we
yes.
moved away.
Boston too.
That's true, yeah. So those can all feel like places where our hearts feel
Definitely New
connected. Yeah. New York. Yeah, there can be a lot of different places. And that's a cool thing. I don't think our hearts have to be just tied to one place, right? And we can help other people remember how great those places are too by sharing stories. Yeah. Were there other things in the book that you guys felt connected to? What do you think the monster was?
It was like the hurricane.
Okay, maybe it was a
Or
hurricane, maybe
maybe
it was a
it's a
bad weather
dictator.
pattern. Oh, maybe it was a dictator. Yeah, there was a dictator at one point for a period of time. So yeah, it could have been something hard in the government. Could have been maybe a big storm. Do we ever have hard things like that in our own lives and countries?
Probably big storms, because it said for a long time.
Yeah, and we've had some hard things happen in our country lately, right?
Yeah.
Even like racism, that's been going on for a long time, right? So maybe even when you're telling your kids, you could say, if you were writing a picture book about your life when you get old, you might say, there is this big black storm cloud of racism that took place for a really long time. And it slowly kind of dissipated, but it still lingered for a really long time. And sometimes it got darker and blacker, and sometimes it got lighter, right? That might be one storm. Coronavirus might be a storm in our lives.
Yeah.
Or a monster in our lives, right?
No, it's not a monster. It's like a germ.
It's true, but we might describe it that way in a book, right?
It could be a pandemic that the author was talking about.
Yeah,
Like
that's
the
possible.
doctors were the people who were to stop it.
Yeah, that's true. So at the end, Lola says that the island is her, right? And the boy kind of makes fun of her for that. But she felt like all of those experiences make up the place, and that made up who she was too, right? I thought that was kind of cool, that we are really, it's like we're a puzzle. We're made up of all the different places and people that affect us and connect us, right? I thought that was kind of cool. Do you guys have any other thoughts or things that you liked in the book?
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you like?
When they went into the barber shop, then the two guys, they liked the coconut and the mango.
Yeah, it's always fun seeing little tidbits like that with food, huh? Yeah, that was fun. And we're gonna have some plantains later today, I think, right?
Yeah.
For the Dominican Republic.
We've had dried plantains that Dad sometimes brings home from work.
Yeah, we're gonna have some mashed plantains today.
Yum. Can we have some mango?
We don't have any mangoes today, but maybe we could get some mangoes another day.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun. And then finally, have you guys ever felt sad that you couldn't remember something? Has there ever been something you wanted to remember?
Oh yeah, seeing the bear cub.
Oh, seeing the bear cub? Yeah, when we were in Glacier National Park. Yeah.
When we were camping and I was a baby.
The cool thing is, though, we can have people share those experiences with us. We can take pictures. We can write about those experiences.
Did you take a picture though?
I think we might have it. We have a picture of some of the bears, so yeah, we can pull those up. So those are cool ways to build our memories, right? And to also build our connection with our families and our friends, right? Any other thoughts on the book, guys?
No.
Did you like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many stars does this one get?
Like
5.
5, you think? Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought this was a good one too.
probably like 5 or 4.
That was fun. Well, thank you guys for discussing.
Welcome.